Hey y'all, it's your girl Lala. Let's say hi. I'm here enjoying some more apples. Guess what, people? I'm gonna pick up people up again today. Hi Vino. Hi Vino Prankster. How are you? Happy Sunday. Let me show you what I'm eating here. I'm eating some apples, some Philippine apples. Hi JC Boy Official. How are you? I went and got some more apples, and I'm enjoying these Philippine apples. They're so delicious. Crunchy, juicy. Hi, treasures from Jones Health and Wellness. How are you? Happy Sunday. Blessing, Vino. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Blessing to all of you lovely people. Hi, hello, gorgeous. How are you? I'm here enjoying some Philippine apples. Guys, look at this big old bowl of apples. Woo! So nice to see you, treasures. So nice to see you, Joan. How is your day going so far? It's been very hot here in Florida. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. Do I need to put on my headphones? I don't think. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? How is your day so far? Sun is good. Okay, good. Very good. Oh, it's very hot in New York. I know how it goes in New York. Oh my goodness. It used to be so humid there when I used to live there. In the summertime, it was so hot. At nights, it's so hot. Florida, it is very hot in Florida as well, but I think at night it gets a little bit cooler here in Florida. You see me at work? Oh, you're at work. See ya at work. Okay, bye, gorgeous. Okay, take care. Be safe out there. JC, you're welcome. I love supporting. You're welcome. Anytime, anytime, okay? Anytime. Anytime. I love to support. And as soon as I go on my phones at times, I just, scroll down and I try to look at the videos and stuff. And, as long as I have time, I definitely go on there and support, you know. So no problem. Jones, have you ever had these Philippine apples? They're very good, very good. Actually, I was not going to go back to this lady's house to beg her any more apples, but I was passing by there this week and I saw that the tree has so many apples on there still. So I decided to go back and I begged some apples, and you bet, oh my goodness, it was more there this time than the first time around. And I'm like, wow, I could not pass upon it. They are not sweet, they're fresh, crunchy, full of juice. And I think I'm going to use some of them and make some juice. You're welcome, JC Boy Official. No problem. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. JC Boy, where are you from? Are you from the Philippines? Hi, Tara. How are you? Blessings. How are you, Tara? Tara, I'm eating apples. I'm eating more apples. Hi, Yacht Foods. How are you? I even have some Guineps here, guys. Look, I got some Guineps. But the Guineps are not really sweet. You're a big fan of the apples, treasures? Oh, yeah. Trust me. I'm going to juice some of these. I'm going to juice them with some ginger, some lime. And what else I'm going to put in there? Ginger and lime. I think that's about it. And maybe some honey because it's very fresh. There's no sugar in these apples. And I think with all the rain in Florida, they're very fresh. Oh, you're from Philippines. Okay, yeah. So these are your kind of apples, JC. These are your kind of apples. These are your kind of apples. We Jamaicans, we have similar apples, but ours, the skin is much redder. It's a deeper red color, and it's sweeter. While these are very fresh, very juicy, very crunchy, but it's still good. I enjoy them. And it's very close to my Jamaican apple. I'm very good, Tara. I'm very good. I was just saying, I saw these apples again, and I couldn't pass up on the apples. I Beauty, KRG Chronicles. Hi, how are you? Oh, turmeric. Okay. Okay, John. So I'm going to put some ginger, turmeric, and lime. Okay, I'm going to blend it up, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to do it as a video, okay? I'm going to show it to you. Yard food, these apples are not sweet. They're very fresh. So for anyone who has diabetes or anything like that, these are very good. These are naturally fresh, just juicy. Hi, Inga, look, apples, and my Guineps. But guess what? The Guineps, I'm disappointed in the Guineps. They're not sweet. Inga is saying hi to everyone in the chat. And Beauty is saying good day to all the beautiful people. Yeah. Yeah, the Guinep are very sour. I don't know why the Guineps are so sour. You know, they probably picked these young. I don't know where they got the Guineps from, but they're not sweet at all. But you know, we're not the one that make them. They grow on the tree and God grow them. So we just have to be thankful. Oh yeah, definitely, Jones. I had some apples the first time around, and guess what happened? The apples, my uncle told me, the first set of apples, they had worms in them. He said that the second set will not have any worm, and the last set will have some worms. And sure enough, these apples, they don't have any worm in them. If any, maybe one or two, but not all of them. For the most part, I can eat these with my eyes closed. The other ones, I have to have my knife, peering through the apples, making sure I'm not taking in any worm. Inga is saying, hi, Beauty, how are you? JC Boy is saying, thank you. You're welcome, JC Boy. Beauty is saying, bless up Yard Foods. Yard Foods is saying, maybe you should let them stay on the tree a little longer and watch them. No, Yard Foods, if you let them stay on the tree, guess what? The worms is going to get to them. You can't let that happen. I can't let it happen. No. Me want to eat the apple too. Beauty saying, Tara vlog, how are you? Inga is saying, hi Tara. Inga is saying, what's the name of those apple? I don't know what the scientific name is, but they just call them the Philippine apples. You can just say the Philippine apples. And I'm sure the Philippines, Jesse boy, you're from the Philippines. What do you call these apples? I mean, I call them the Philippine apples. What is the correct name for them? Hi Trina, how are you doing, sweetie? How are you? I'm just here eating some apples and guineps, but the guineps are very sour. Okay, Inga, go ahead and get your shampoo on. That's fine. Oh, the fruit salad. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Trina, do you get these apples in Germany? These are the Philippine apples. Do you see them in Germany? Do you get them there? Trina is saying high yard foods. And Jones, I think Jones said that she loves them. So I guess she sees them in New York as well. She gets them over there. I mean, I was surprised to even see it growing in my own community. Oh, okay. Yeah, Trina, I was saying I was not going to go back to this lady's house to ask her for any apples, but I saw them again and she does not eat them. Her husband does not. And these are older people. They don't go out there and pick these apples. They don't even know what it is. They only say, oh, they told me that it's the Philippine apples or they're called the Philippine apples. So I was saying to the husband today, I said, you know, you could juice them. If you don't want to eat them the way they are in its raw state, you can juice it, you know, with some ginger and lemon juice and make a nice drink. Put some ice in it, you know. Beauty, you want some? I wish I could ship them over there to Trinidad. But don't you have them over there too? Well, not these. Maybe the regular, the other kinds, the Ethiopia apple, Jamaican type. Beauty saying hello, Trina. But yeah, it's they're very good. They're very good. It's a nice snack. I will say this. It's a nice snack to have on a very hot day. Like today in Florida, it's very hot. Okay, very hot. So I did not even put my dinner on yet. I decided to go and get these apples. So these are coming straight from the tree. Like I got back to the house, I would say over an hour now. I got back to the house and I'm like eating some apples. So later on, I'll put my pot on. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Ryan, I'm eating your apples. Look, I got the Philippine apples, Ryan. Woohoo. I got the Philippine apples, Ryan. I'm enjoying some Philippine apples. Ryan, what's the correct name for these apples? If you're still there, what's the correct name for these apples? Guys, do you know how to make apple pie? Anyone know how to make apple pie? I don't know. I never make it before. Oh, Jersey Boy say YouTube. Whitey. Your food say bless beauty, happy Sunday. Ryan, I'm asking, what is the correct name for these apples in the Philippines? I only call them the Philippine. Hi, Jaleesa. Hi, Jaleesa. No, you're not late. You're not late. Oh, you guys, oh, it's after 10 p.m. for you. Oh, okay, on you guys are like 6 hours ahead. Yeah. Oh, Belgium beat Portugal. Okay. In Euro football. Oh yeah, definitely. My husband loved football, so I guess he's gonna be watching that game soon. Yeah, he loves football. In Jamaica we say football. You know, everybody else say soccer. But I appreciate you coming on, Jaleesa. I appreciate you guys coming on. Yesterday I did a live, but I was, working out. So didn't get much time to sit and chat. So I'm trying to like do that today. Yes, in England, yes, it's football in England. Yes, that's definitely true. And I'm used to saying football. But yeah, I love to sit down and watch it too. You know, it's very entertaining, especially when they score goals. Very entertaining. And I love to see the skills that these players have. Some of them have so much skills. So it's a good game to sit down and watch. Guys, I'm just enjoying my apples. Okay, beauty, no problem. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Easy WTV. How are you? How are you? Easy, I'm doing so great. Guess what? I'm eating some apples. Look at this big old container. I can't eat it all. And I have 2 more bags. I have 2 more shopping bags filled with apples. That's how many I got. But of course, I'm going to give some to my family. And I'm going to juice some. I don't know if I'm going to make any kind of apple pie. I don't know how to make apple pie. But definitely I'm going to be juicing some and giving away the others because I don't want it to sit too long in my house and start to spoil because I don't like to see things go to the garbage, to waste. Yeah, easy. It's a lot of apple. It's a lot of apples. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin Vlogs. How are you? Beauty Saint Easy. Much love, Easy W. Man, this apple is so good. I could just sit all day and just eat this thing because it's not sweet. It's so refreshing. Wow. Okay, JC boy, you're welcome. JC boy official too. Thanks again, ma'am. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime. Anytime, JC boy. Anytime. You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. I wish you guys were close. I could give you guys some of these apples. You would definitely enjoy them. Okay, Jaleesa. Bye. Have a great rest. And see you again soon. Thank you for coming. And let me know when you're going to do your live so I want to be on there. Because of the time difference, if I know ahead of time too, I can jump on. Love you guys, okay? Oh no, they don't taste like the Jamaican apples at all. Trust me, these are very fresh. They're juicy and crunchy, but very fresh. Okay, very fresh, but very appetizing. And a little bit of tart. There's a little bit of tart to it. But it's good. It's still good. I think the only difference with the Jamaican apples is that they are sweeter and a little bit more spongier. That's the only thing. These are a little bit harder. Okay. Okay, I will definitely catch you on your live. Okay, Jaliso? And guys, if you're not friends with Jalisa, please connect to their channel. They have great content. Okay, these are my friends from the UK. Connect to their channel. Two beautiful sisters, okay? Please connect to their channel, guys. And also JC Boy Official. If you're not friends with him, please connect to his channel. They're very supportive people. And JC Boy Jalisa, the same thing. If you're not friends with any of my friends here, connect to them. They're very supportive. Hi, chilling with Ali and Mali. How are you? Blessings to you. Blessings to host and chat. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Trina, that's fine. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome. Guys, what else have you done with apples other than making juice or apple pie? What other recipe can you use apples to make or put apples in? Easy W said, I Trina. Ali and Mali, they're saying here finishing up. My son did. Oh, Ali and Mali, guess what? I have not even cooked yet. I'm here. Earlier I went picking apples earlier, and I have not put on my dinner yet. And it's almost okay. It's 5:09 p.m. I haven't done dinner yet. Trin, oh cake. Okay, so Tara, how would you make that cake? Like you cut it up in it, or you blend it up, or something. I don't know. Or you put it on there like a topping, like mince it up small. Tara, you would have to give me that recipe. I don't know how to make that cake. I'm not good at baking, Tara. I can cook, but I don't know how to bake much. Ali and Mali saying, bless up Easy W. Okay, cut it up small. Or the other easy apple yard spoon. I've seen they make juice with with our Jamaican apples. Guys, I'm not gonna try to say the Jamaican that name for the Jamaican apples. I never get it right. So I'm just gonna say Jamaican apple. Okay? Oh, you cut up the apple and you eat it with sugar. You know, I did that with the raspberry. In Jamaica, the raspberry. I used to get the raspberry and we put the sugar and we put the condensed milk and we mix it up in the country. That was a lot of sweetness and that was good. But I never had sugar with the apples growing up. Well, that's something different. I can't do all that though. All that sugar, no. We gotta keep away from the sugar now. Oh my goodness. So Easy W said yard foods. He's bigging you up. Ali and Mali, they're saying hi yard foods. Ali and Mali, she died while laughing. Yeah, we used to do that with the berries, right? Condensed milk, and then we put it in a plastic bag, and we, you know. Oh yeah, those are the days growing up in the country back home. Yeah. And guys, let me tell you, they have there's a big gooseberry tree next to it's like about two houses from the yard in which I went to go get these apples. Huge gooseberry tree. And I've gone there before last year and they said, yeah, you can always come and get gooseberry. But the tree is so tall, I can't reach it for sure because I'm short. My husband can't reach it. He would have to climb up, get a ladder, and climb up into that tree. Okay. So we have not gone back to go check out the gooseberry. And you know, gooseberry, they're so mean, they do not fall to the ground. So if you don't climb that tree, you get no gooseberry. But the tree is, I'm going to take a picture. It is so huge. I'm like, man, and it's loaded. And to me, by the looks of things, it's like it's loaded all year round. So they could be spoiled because they don't fall to the ground. And it's just a huge tree over there. So, and of course, they don't eat gooseberry. They don't even know what it is. So I'm thinking like, folks come here years past and they just plant these trees, and these trees they take off and they grow big and everything, and so much fruit now. But the folks that lives there now, they don't eat it because they don't know what it is. So unless you go, and some of the neighbors, they are nice and they will allow you to pick their stuff, while some of them don't, by the looks of it, don't even bother asking to go pick their stuff. Okay? So that's the thing. Not everybody you want to go ask for their stuff. And I kind of did a trade because, with my garden and stuff, what I did, so the person that gave me the apples, they love eggplants, and I grow eggplants. So it's a trade. I go there and I say, hey, so you got some apples in the back. Can I go pick some? Oh yeah, we don't eat it. You can have it. I said, and here, a little something for you too. I don't want to come empty-handed. I have a little garden, and here's some eggplant. Oh, we love eggplants. And of course, they were very appreciative of the eggplants. So of course, when I went back again today, I went and I got some more eggplants and I took it for them. Just like, oh, we enjoyed the eggplants the last time. So it's a trade. Nothing is for free in America. Y'all know that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Ali and Mali, mean bad. Yeah, them gooseberry tree, mean bad. So much gooseberry and not one will drop on the ground. Not even one. I'm like, oh man. But it's okay. I have another neighbor who has one, but I'm not a big fan of gooseberry, so I might, depending on if I've not even checked out her tree to see how well it is, if it has a lot on there or not. But if they do, I will definitely check it out and get some. But yeah, so I'm glad that everyone is doing well. It's a happy Sunday, and it's not raining today. Yay! It's not raining today. We had so much rain last week, the week before, so much rain. My colored green in the back, I guess they took in so much water that the top of the plant, it got so soft, it rot. So I have to uproot two of my colored greens because of all that rain. One thing though, my callaloo, they love the rain. So last week, I think Thursday or Wednesday, my husband went back there and he just raided all the callaloo. He just cut them and made himself a nice pot of callaloo. Oh yeah, so you guys getting rain there too. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was watching Stacy's video today, and she was showing how the rain damaged her cabbage. And I'm like, Stacy, I feel your pain. I had the same issue with my collard greens. And we can't complain. We win some, we lose some. Hey, because it definitely cuts back on us watering our plants. And at the same rate, sometimes, we get too much rain that, our plants, sometimes they die. It's just life. So what you do with that situation, you get up and you just keep going again. That's how I look at it. I said in my comments to Stacy, I said, Stacy, go ahead, get those cabbage leaves and steam them up with some nice tomatoes and peppers. That's what I will do. I will do that. Oh my start all over again. Just keep going. Because let me give you a little story. Last year, I started planting because when I first, got my house, I planted some stuff and then I realized that we have so much sand. It's not like Jamaica where you got that nice red dirt and it's so rich and good. You plant anything and everything just grows. Here is just sand, right? So when I used to be at my apartment, I used to plant stuff on my balcony. And I would get a few stuff. I got from my balcony, I got tomatoes, I got pineapple, I got Irish potatoes, but they were like very small. And what else I got on my balcony? I think the other stuff were just like, ornamental plants. Pretty much that was it. But then after I moved, I started planting stuff in the backyard because I'm like, I grew up where my grandmother was planting cocoa, dasheen, yam, banana, chocho. We had pepper tree in the yard. And pretty much those were like the main stuff my grandmother planted. So we always have cocoa and dasheen and banana and planting. And then we have other people in the community that would give us like cabbage and tomato. So I grew up planting and I grew up around people who plants a lot. So it's in me, right? So anyway, I started planting like, yay, plant, plant, plant. Let me tell you something. The bugs, the worms, the caterpillar, whatever it is, man, they just took everything out. Everything. I was so disappointed because remember here, you have to buy soil. Can you believe it? You have to buy soil. In Jamaica, you just dig up the earth and you just plant. Yeah, you gotta buy soil. I'm like, what? But you have to because guess what? The soil out there is not good. It's just sand. There's no nutrient in it, right? So you have to buy soil and you gotta put stuff in it like the bone meal, the what is it? The garden tool, which is like organic fertilizer, which is like the chicken poop and stuff like that, or you have the cow manure and stuff like that you put in there. But man, you gotta buy soil. That was like a shocker for me. So last year I bought all these seeds, various vegetables and everything, plant everything. Man, the only thing I got last year was collard greens and callaloo, of course, because callaloo they just grow anywhere, right? And even like sometimes when you walk along the street, they're like wild callaloo on the side of the street. But we even got the red callaloo. We saw that growing wild on the side of the street, and we just picked the seeds off and plant it back there. But for the most part, last year pretty much I got like collard green. I got some bell peppers, but they were so tiny, not like the size like you see in the store. Bell peppers. I got like 4 eggplants, some peas, and beans, and I think that was it. Other than my pineapple, because my pineapples they have been growing forever now, right? I started planting. My pineapple has a story to it. Okay, I'll tell you that story after. But my last year I was so disappointed. So at one point I said, man, it's good to plant your own stuff, but if I was depending on my garden to feed me, I would starve. Hi, Greg. How are you, Greg? How are you? Welcome, welcome. How are you, Greg? So I was dying. I had to crap myself up. I said, God, thank God you are my provider because if I was dependent on my plants, I would not make it, right? So my mom is like, well, you know what? Just keep going. Just keep on planting. You can't just give up. Just keep doing it. And after a while, but you know what it was? At first, because I wasn't really doing much in the back, it's like the bugs, they were not used to all that food. So as soon as you put the food down in the ground and they started come up, the bugs and everything just start to attack it, and they get to it first before you get to it. And even though I don't use harsh chemical on my stuff, I would Man, so many stories. But let me tell you, I sometimes I just leave it. I just leave it like, okay, whatever the bugs leave for me, I'm fine with that. Hi, Mama Handprint. Hi, Mama. How are you? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here giving story time about my garden. Yeah. So I'm like, if I can get to certain things first, like my tomatoes, after I started replanting everything, and I said, if I can get to certain things first before the bugs, then I'm okay. So when I started replanting everything in the back again, my tomatoes, my this, my that, then I realized that, hey, don't wait for them to get red outside. It's pretty, yes, it's good when you see them looking nice and red on the tree. But if you get to them before the bugs does, you'll be okay because the tomatoes back home, my husband was saying, but Laverne, back home, guess what? They don't leave the tomatoes to ripe on the tree. They pick them when they're like half ripe, put it in the house or in a certain room, whatever, and it's finished ripe on the inside, right? So I'm like, But sometimes you see certain things, people have these nice big red tomatoes on their tree, and it's good to see it and pick the tomato at that stage and to show it off. But not every situation is the same. So I had to learn that I had to pick them a little bit earlier. So I was happy. I was like, God, thank you. I got tomatoes this year. I got tomatoes. So in Florida, my best time to plant, yes, Ali and Mally said, pick them to ripe. Yeah. Um, I had to pick them early. So my best time to plant tomatoes in Florida would be like plant my tomatoes from say October, November. So by January, February, they already get to a certain stage and already start putting out the blossoms. And so by February, mid-February, March, April, I'm reaping. And I'm like, there's an art to this thing, right? And I started getting tomatoes. I was so happy. And the same thing with the bok chow in Jamaica, we say pop chow or whatever. But the same thing with those. So you learn as you go. So, like they say, when life throws you lemon, you make lemonade with it. So I feel it for my friend when she showed me how the rain damaged her plants. I'm like, I know, I lost some collard greens too, but it's okay. We just pick up and we just start going again, right? We pick up and we start going again. So, hey, mama, I want to show you my apples. There goes my apples. I got some more apples from my neighbor, and they're very fresh, but juicy and crunchy, refreshing on a hot summer day. Anyone has any questions for me? Or you enjoy my stories? Have you guys seen my Hey, Lavina, how are you? Hey. JC Boy saying thanks. You're welcome, JC Boy. Lavina is saying, hey, everyone present. Mama is saying they're beautiful. Mama, yes, they are beautiful. Delicious too. Very refreshing. I think they're probably going to taste better in my drink. I think they're going to taste better in my drink. I'm going to make a drink with ginger and lime juice, and I'm going to put some turmeric in there and let you know how it tastes. Okay? I'm going to do a video on that. Oh, Lavina, she's resting a bit. Yeah, definitely. Sundays where we take some time off because Monday we get right back into that work. Monday to Friday, sometimes it's Monday to Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, so sometimes we got to take some time out and just chill for a bit. Definitely. I try not to do too much on a Saturday or a Sunday. I try not to do too much because as soon as you look, it's gone. As soon as you look, it's no longer the weekend. It's Monday again. I try not to focus too much on the work week because when you do focus on the work week, it's like a drag. It becomes a drag. So I don't focus too much on it. When the day comes around and I live to see it, I'm thankful to God that I live to see, and I just take it one day at a time. But whenever you can take some time out to rest, it's always good. Yeah. If you were close by, I would definitely give you some. Yeah, I can't eat off too much of these. Oh yeah, Levita. Yeah, we always have to take some time out to rest to go again. Because it's no joke, right? It's no joke on that job. I know. Yes, Mama, I think it should be. I think it should be tasty. I don't think I'm going to put too much turmeric in there, though. Just like a little, you know, half a teaspoon maybe. But the ginger and the lime juice with the apple, I think it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be very delicious. Oh, Lavita is saying when we go, someone else will be in our space on the job and no one will remember the sacrifice we made. So true. So true. And, to add to that, I was working at a job for like 14 years and I gave up so much of my time and everything. But afterwards, I realized like, you're replaceable. They just see you as another number, you know? And when you're gone, it's like, okay, bye. There's no loyalty. There's no, you know? So I said, forget it. I'm not going to do that anymore. You put up all this time and you be nice and you do all that work and they don't care. You're just another number. You can't do it, another will. So, yeah, I've learned the hard way. Okay, KRG Chronicles, but I'm working. Yeah. So that's the reason why I say, just take it one day at a time. Take your me time out and relax and refresh. And then, when that day comes, just do the best that you can for that day and that's it. You know? Oh, mama is saying, sorry I caught you when the meat of the conversation is done. I was just talking about my garden, mama, and the challenges that we face sometimes as gardeners, how sometimes, we plant stuff and, you know, what we hope for is not what we get sometimes, but that's okay, you know. KRG saying, good day, everyone. How are you? Yeah, so basically, mama, I was just pretty much saying that whenever you come across like obstacles, just, we don't stop there. We get up and we just try again. Basically, we get up and we try again. We just keep going. We don't dwell on the downfall. We pick up ourselves and we just keep going. Okay. I mean, I have another pineapple story. And if you want me to touch base on my pineapple story, I'll save it for another time. But it's my first meet and greet, so I don't want to talk too much. It seems like I'm talking too much. But if you want me to tell you about my pineapple story, I could tell you about my pineapple story, how I get started planting my pineapples. I don't know if you saw my video with the pineapples. Mama, I think you plant pineapples too, right? You have pineapples in your garden? Lavita, she's saying, nah, you aren't. When you don't hear me, you know how it goes. You're falling asleep, Lavita. Lavita, you're falling asleep. Hi, Kitty. How are you? How are you? Welcome, my friend. She said, hi, all friends. How are you? Nice to have you. Thank you for coming. Guys, let me know if you want me to tell you about my pineapple story, how I got started planting my pineapples. If you want to hear me talk about my pineapple story, let me know in the chat. Say yes. Katie, did I pronounce your name properly? Katie, Japanese mom, Japanese is room. Did I say your name correct? Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Let me just say, yeah, kind of sleepy. Tell us a story before I go. Okay, I'm going to give you the story about my pineapple. So, my pineapple story, hopefully it's not boring, okay? But it's an inspiration to me. So, how I started planting pineapple was um, my grandmother, she's now, she has gone home to heaven to be with the Lord back in 2012. So, when she was living with me, because I took care of her for a while, she had planted the head of a pineapple into a container. And Mama said, life is a journey that has to be maneuvered, continue until we're, yeah. So my grandmother planted a pineapple head in a container. Hi, home cooking. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, from Australia. Oh, wow. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm just here talking about I'm just getting into my pineapple story, how I started planting pineapple. Welcome, welcome. And guys, if you're not friends with my friends here, home cooking from ORN, please join with her. Check out her channel. Lavita, Katie, Japanese's room, Mama's handprint. Guys, just feel free to become friends with all my friends here in the chat, okay? Ah, K-Tai, okay, K-Tai, K-Tai. But I like to, okay, awesome. Thank you. So how I got started with the pineapple, so my grandmother planted the pineapple into a small pot. And after she got sick and she died, I had the pineapple still in that small pot. So there was not much soil into the pot that will allow the pineapple to grow. So, after my grandmother died, how we all are if we have lost someone very close to us, we always try to find something that they did to hold on to as memory. And so, what I had to do, or I thought of doing at the time, was to transplant my pineapple. Pineapple made me eat more and more and more. Oh my God. Yeah. So I transplanted the pineapple into a larger pot. I put some new soil in it. And to my surprise, the pineapple grew big. The leaves, they just started spread out. And within, I would say, 18 months, the pineapple started putting out a fruit. So it was my very first time planting a pineapple. And when I saw the fruit, I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, my first pineapple. And from ever since that day, I made certain that once that pineapple come to maturity, I took off the head and I replanted that pineapple's head. Okay? And let me tell you, the pineapple was so sweet. It was so sweet and juicy. And I replanted that head. The next year I got two pineapples. I replanted that one. And the next year I got three. And I just keep going. So like right now, in my garden. I think I have about, I don't know, maybe 13, maybe 13 pineapples that I have in the ground. And I got five pineapple. Actually, I still have three outside to pick. One of them right now is already turning yellow, so I know it's about to pick in the next couple of days. And then I have two more that are still green skin that I'm gonna eventually pick as well. But yeah, I started planting from my grandmother because she planted the pineapple, and like I said, I didn't want that pineapple to die because I'm like, if she took the time to put it into a pot with soil, I mean, I should do something better with it, right? Not let it die. She did this, and like I said, I was just trying to hold on to memories of her still being around me. And so I replanted the pineapple, and to my surprise, beautiful pineapple came from that plant. It was so sweet, so juicy. And I'm like, this is it. I have to keep planting my pineapple. So ever since then, I'm not without a pineapple. Every year after that, I keep getting pineapples because I keep planting so many pineapples. And that's one of the good things here in Florida. My pineapples, they just take off, they just grow. And I don't put nothing crazy in the soil. It's just a regular sand soil that's here in Florida that grows them. Just a regular sand soil. Okay. So Seketa is saying pineapple make me eat more and more and more. Ha ha ha. La Vida is saying, oh wow. Oh, home cooking. Oh, she's saying pineapple goes well in sweet and sour fish. I never knew that. Oh, wow, that's great. Wow. I hope you do have a video of that. I'm gonna have to come check out your channel to look for that recipe. That's great. Sounds good. I know I've seen pineapple upside down cake. Um, and I've seen pineapple on pizza. But I never really seen it with the fish, but that sounds very interesting. I'm willing to try that. That sounds yummy. Lavita, that's right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Hi, Cartus. How are you? Cartus Entertainment. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to meet and greet with everyone. Well, those that come on. So nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. So, Cartus, I think you and home cooking. I have not shown you guys my apples. These are the Philippine apples I got from my neighbor. I went and I picked those from her tree early this afternoon. That's good. Yeah. Actually, it's my second live, Cartus. Yesterday I did a live, but it was about, me working out. I didn't get to chat much. So today I'm like trying to make up for that to, chat. Yeah, those apples are nice. Tara is saying hi, Cartus. Cartus, the only thing with these apples is that they're not sweet. They're very fresh, but they're very juicy, very crunchy, and I think they're going to make a beautiful drink. So I'm going to blend these with some ginger and lime and a little bit of turmeric. I think it's going to be good. Hi, C. Macmillan. How are you? Good evening, Lala and chat. Tara saying, Mama Handprints, hi. Lavita saying, hi, Tara. JC Boy, official, hi again. Yeah, Curtis, I'm going to make some juice with these apples because I can't. I want to, hold on a second. I'm going to bring you the other bags that I have. I want to show you, okay? Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm showing you. This is another bag of apples. See this? Another bag of apples. I don't know if you can see them. See them? Definitely gotta make some juice. And here's another bag of apples. See them? So I have these two bags. Plus I have this. So I'm definitely going to make some juice with those, but I'm going to give away some of these apples to my family. And I think Tara was saying to make cake with it. So I'm going to depend on Tara to give me some recipe about how to make that cake. Lavina said, you got a whole heap. Yes, we get a whole heap of apple. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, it's a lot. And let me tell you, this is just a little compared to what's still on that tree. Okay? The tree is loaded. The tree is loaded. You can't even done it. And not only that, because we've been getting so much rain, there's still like baby ones still coming. So the tree is jam-packed with apples. And they're just falling off the tree on the ground, just going to waste, manure back to the plant. So, yeah. Also have some Guinep, but I'm not a big fan of these Guinep. These Guineps are very sour. So I'm not a big fan of the Guineps here. Very sour. I really don't know where they get them from. I saw them in the store and I picked them up. But very sour. Yeah. But sometimes you get them, they're a little bit sweet. You might, not all the time. Most times you get them, they're very tangy. But these, I don't know where they got these from. Yeah. But guys, I thank you again for coming by and, saying hi. So Tara, you're going to give me that recipe, or do you have a video on that cake? I'm going to have to come to your live and you tell me how to make that cake, Tara. Because I don't know how to make it. Curtis, no problem. But thank you again, everyone, for coming by. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It's nice to have you coming by and chatting with me and listening to my stories. Wow. The first set of apples I had, they had so much worms in them. I could not just open them up and eat them. These are so good. Oh, the pine. I've already had 2 of the pines. Oh, Mama is saying the pineapple story is interesting. Anything grandmother's touches, it turns gold. Make sure the pineapple continue. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Mama. Definitely. Those pineapples, I make certain. I don't even let my husband touch it. Anything to do with the pineapple, that's me, on me. Okay? I don't even let my husband touch it. And Carter, to answer your question, yes, I've already have 2 pines. I have a video on it. The first one I cut it and I ate it. I didn't do a video. I only took pictures. The second one I did a live video. Well, not a live video, but I did a video of me peeling and everything and enjoying it. And so I have that there on my playlist, so you can check it out. But yeah, I've already harvested 2 of my pineapples. I still have, like I said, I have 1 more that is ripe right now, but I'm going to give that one to my sister-in-law. And I have 2 more in the garden, which once they come to maturity, I'm also going to give that away to my family. Because I already have 2. And usually I share it with my family. I don't just keep it to myself. I love to share it. Same thing I'm going to do with these apples. Like anything I pretty much get, I just, so that's how we're supposed to live anyway, right? And the pines, oh, the pines are sweet, sweet and juicy. Normally when I buy pine in the store, the pines in the store, they make your lips itch. But the ones from my garden, nothing like that because they're organic. The ones in the store, I think because they have to put certain things on them because they import them to the country, they make my lip itch all the time whenever I eat them. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys coming by saying hi. I really appreciate it. Oh, Seabeard Scratchers. Oh, hi. She's saying hi, everyone. Seabeard Scratchers is saying hi, everyone. Seabeard, I got to show you my apples. I'm showing off my apples. I don't know if you ever had these apples. These are the Philippine apples. Don't know if you ever had those before. But they're very good. They're very good. Hi, Cheryl. Mega love shout out to Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm eating your apples again. I'm eating your apples, Cheryl. These are the Philippine apples. Oh, CBS Scratcher saying she never seen these before. Wow. They're very, right. I've never really seen these in stores before. I've seen some other, international fruits, but not these. So, yeah, I've never seen these in store before. I'm very good, Cheryl. How are you? I'm very good. Cheryl, what is the name for these apples? I call them the Philippine apples. That's what I was told, that these are called the Philippine apples. But what is the name for these apples in the Philippines? Is there a different name for them? I'm sure there's like a scientific name for them. Oh, you call them tambis. Okay, guys. So these apples, because I've been saying Philippine apples, but Cheryl, she's from the Philippines. She said that they call them tambis. So these are the tambis apples. Yes, Cheryl, thank you so much. Cheryl, I love them. They're very good. They're not sweet. They're just fresh. Hi, Teflon. How are you? They're not sweet. Oh, home cooking by ORN is saying she called them rose apple. Definitely, it is. I think the rose apple family. They have various variety, and this is one of them. Okay, this is one of them, the rose apple. Yeah, because when I googled it, it says rose apple, but then I guess the local name in the Philippines is called tambis. Teflon, look at these beautiful apples. Very similar. Teflon is saying blessings to everyone. And home cooking in Jamaica or rose apple, they are a little bit rounder and pink. They're a little bit rounder and pink and sweet. I remember growing up in Jamaica in the country, I used to go to, we say the bush or the woodland where they have the rose apple tree. And I used to climb the tree too. And the thing about it with the rose apple in Jamaica, when we all go and because the rose apple, you don't find many rose apple trees in Jamaica. There are quite a few, but they're like spread out, so you don't really find a lot of them one place. So when you go by and you see a rose apple tree and it has on fruits, everyone is trying to get to it. So if you have a climber that goes and climb the tree, they're trying to eat as much as possible. So you got to learn how to climb that tree yourself. Thank you, Taplin. Oh, Mama said she remember seeing my husband picking the rose apple. Yes. But Mama, guess what? Those rose apple, they had so much worms in them that we did not enjoy the rose apple. They had so much worms in them. But in Jamaica, growing up, I used to have to learn to climb a tree. So when we go picking rose apple, I had to climb the tree myself. Otherwise, if you stay down below and wait for those in the tree to like pick it and throw to you, you're not gonna get any. Or if you get any, very few, right? They eat everything up in the tree. So as a young girl, I had to learn to climb a tree just to get to the rose apple myself. And it was all fun. It was all fun. And we used to be so mad at them, like, hey, why can't you guys just throw some apples? But they having fun. They're like, oh, you want apples? You better come up. You better come up in this tree if you're gonna eat some apples. So I had to learn to climb the tree back in Jamaica. And it was fun. It was fun growing up in the countryside. Okay, so CB Scratchers is saying we have a store here that international fruits will check. Yes, definitely check out those international fruits, CB Scratchers, because they're very delicious. They are very delicious. Whenever I go to the store and I see they're crunchy and sweet. Yeah, whenever I go to the store and I see other, nationalities fruits that I'm not even used to, I buy them just to try them. And sometimes they're very, very tasty. And so I try to have an open mind when I see certain things because I want to try it because it's all fruit. It's just that your country might not have certain fruits because of the kind of climate. Certain things can't grow there while, they grow other places. So when you do find them, check them out. Check them out. My uncle, he always says, whatever you see a duck or you see birds eat, you can eat it too. Because the other day I went by one of my cousins' place, and they had this huge tree into the complex, and they had on these fruits that I've never seen before, but they look delicious. They're like deep red, and some look even like purple. And I'm like, man, these things look so good. They look like they can eat. And the ducks were eating them. And my uncle said, yeah, whenever you see something, a fruit, and you see the duck or the birds, they eat it, you're okay. You're okay to eat it. And so I pick it, and that thing tasted so good. Very tangy, but very good. And I think what he says that it would be better to like make it into like a drink. And sometimes like the dark color or those stainy type fruits, they're very good in certain nutrients for your body. So hey, whenever you go back to the store, you see certain things, just try it. It's fun to try new things, right? Oh yeah, it's fun to try new things. I even having fruit in the fridge right now that I picked up at the store. I don't even know what it is. I'm gonna have to Google the name for it, but it's the first time I saw it in the store, and I got it like 2 days ago. So I'm gonna Google the name to see how I eat it, but I got it. I'm just curious like that. So Teflon, how are you? Thank you for coming by, Teflon. Oh, guavas. Oh man. CB scratchers, I have a small guava plant in my yard. It's so small, but it has baby guavas. And I can't wait for them to ripe. But I have a small guava. And I love guava because you can use it to make jams or jelly, and you could put it in your pastry or whatever it is. But yeah, guava is very nice. You know what I love with guava? The guava and cheese croissant. Mm, it is so good. I don't know if you ever had that one before, but that's a nice pastry, right? Guava and cheese croissant. Awesome. With some coffee or tea in the morning. Good. Definitely no problem. Teflon, what other recipe can you make from apple other than juice and a cake? What have you seen anyone use an apple to make before or put it in? I'm trying to get ideas of what to do with these apples. Oh, we grew up in Honduras. We made guava jam and biscuit. Wow. Yeah, that sounds very good. I think I even have a guava jam in my thing right now. I got one yesterday because I love guava. But have you ever had it with the cheese and a croissant? It's very delicious. It's very good, especially when that croissant is like warm. It is so good. It is so good. Guava and cheese. Wow. Delicious. Guava is one of those fruits that I prefer to eat it like in a pastry. I don't like to eat it in its raw state. It's okay in its raw state, but because it has all that seeds, I prefer to eat the jam. Oh, apple jam. So then how would I make the apple jam? Like to just boil it and add sugar to it. I think I'm gonna have to look up the recipe for the apple jam and see if I can make it. Cause that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm gonna try the apple jam as well. Yeah, that's a great idea. CB scratches. That's a great idea for some apple jam. I think it's gonna be good. And then when I make that jam, I definitely have to add some sugar to it because these are very fresh. These are not sweet at all. So I'm gonna have to definitely put some sugar in it. Not too much, but just to sweeten it up a bit. But I thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys so much for coming and chatting with me. So guys, I'm gonna end my live and I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go make dinner because I have not made dinner yet and it's 6:02 p.m. So I'm gonna go make dinner. But I appreciate you all for coming by and chatting with me today. I really appreciate it. Okay, so for the apple jam, sugar and cinnamon. Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna boil my apples with sugar and cinnamon, and I think you let it cool after that. Do I put it in the fridge? I don't think. Should I put it in the fridge when it's done? I can't remember. I don't remember making jam ever. But after you boil it, and I think you boil it with the sugar and cinnamon, and you let it cool. Do I need to put it in the fridge and let it set? I don't know. Excuse me. I don't remember if I have to do something like that. Let me know, severe scratches, if I have to put it in the fridge or if I just leave it out on the counter and at room temperature and it cools and then it sets by itself. Oh, just let it cool. Okay. Okay. Okay, awesome. So sugar and cinnamon with my apple. All right, I'm gonna do it. It might be a video too. I'm gonna do it. You know I have all these apples. I'm gonna do it, okay? I wish you guys were closer so you could get some and try them for yourself. They're very refreshing. I think you best enjoy these like you're sitting out on your balcony, your porch, your veranda, whatever it is, on a hot sunny afternoon, and it's all chilled, you know, with some ice, and you just sit there and just enjoy it. That's how I think. Oh, and a pinch of salt. Okay, okay. So sugar, cinnamon, pinch of salt, and you boil it and let it sit to cool room temperature. Got it. It's gonna be a video, okay? I think I'm gonna tag you on this. I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna tag you. It's your recipe. I'm gonna tag you. Okay? But I appreciate you guys coming by. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys for coming by. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming by and say hi to your girl Lala. You know, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support. And you know, I will support you guys as well. So you don't have to worry about that because you see that I come and I visit and I will just keep doing that because that's how I believe. You know, I believe you support me, I support you. And, you know, we just grow. Okay. So, all right. Have a good one. Going back to cooking dinner. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to go start cooking dinner too. So thank you so much, CBS Scratchers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone that come and say hi to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Love you. God bless you. Have an awesome week. And I don't think I'm gonna do any more live this week. Maybe towards the weekend I might, but not throughout the week because you know it's busy. So but if I do any, it might be early morning, me working out or something like that if I feel like it. But but yeah, I appreciate it, you guys. I do appreciate it. So God bless you. Have an awesome week. Love you. See you again. Mwah. It's a girl, Lala.